The second wreck is heavier than the first.
All right, to the nose?
Yeah, slid to the nose and over.
And less predictable. The recovery could be days away.
The hazmat team's out there right now. We have to back away and let hazmat do their job.
He arrives to help Mitch
So if you look, James, down through here,
with the two entangled wrecks.
the front end of that other truck is up on top of that other one.
This is definitely one of the worst I've seen in a long while.
Reliable has two heavy wreckers on site,
This entire trailer is completely compromised.
but Mitch knows it won't be enough.
This is most definitely a rotator job.
I have a rotator coming up for this as well as that. These are getting done tonight.
Joining the battle is Aggressive Towing's 50-ton rotator,
It's getting foggy out here in Merritt.
with operator Chris Merv behind the wheel. When he arrives,
Holy, that's a long ways down.
Merv gets a taste of what's to come.
Merv, what is up, man?
You know, it's quite something. Both these trucks are almost on top of each other and 30 feet into a ditch.
So this guy, he went in nose first and he went in hard. And then this other fella crammed right underneath him.
It's kind of like a pretzel. The damage on them is pretty severe, though. They're definitely entangled pretty good.
We just got to figure out how to get it all apart.
So yeah. So I'm gonna go home now. Have fun, Merv.
That's the biggest challenge, is just figuring out which piece we're going to move first and how we're going to tackle that problem.
With light fading,
Drag the whole thing sideways
Yeah.
and then grab that.
Merv and Mitch
Pull it straight up and out and hold on to the back from sliding back in.
Yep.
work up a plan.
We're gonna grab the one white outside trailer first.
That way we always leave that one lane open.
Okay, well, that'll work. Let's do it.
To start the recovery,
Now comes the fun stuff.
the rotator is firmly planted into position, and the two teams work together
Yeah.
to run lines to the first target. They rake to the trailer's back axle
Oh yeah. Beauty.
and to the hitch that holds the trailer to the tractor, the fifth wheel plate.
Got her?
Merv mans the controls of the rotator
Come on, just line behind you, boys.
Yeah.
and takes the slack out of the lines.
One of the first steps is to get these two semis separated from each other. Try not to damage them in any more.
Everybody ready?
It's hanging up on that side, eh? Top corners and dug into it.
The back ends are actually putting up a little more resistance than we thought.
50 tons of pulling power slowly separates torn metal.
There you go.
Up top, the two trailers are apart. But at the bottom,
Dragging both.
the tangled cabs
It's just buried into the windshield,
won't let go.
dragging it with it.
The passenger steer of the first semi is actually sitting through the windshield of the second truck. I just need them to come apart.
As Merv continues to pry them apart,
Uh-oh. Watch your back.
tension builds.
Hey, on, Merv.
Double big one.
On the coke,
There you go.
a pair of tractor trailers
Well, that's crazy. Two of them in the ditch like that. Woo.
are under high tension.
Dragging both.
The trailers are apart. But down the bank,
We're gonna rip the cab up.
the tangled tractors won't let go.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We gotta use brute force. We're just gonna pull hard.
The semis are fully separated,
Excellent.
but Merv and Mitch
And I can get that closer, then I might be able to get a pick on it.
have to haul them up the 30-degree slope.
Hopefully.
The wrecks are also nose down in the deepest part of the ditch.
So the plan is, instead of trying to bring them back up the steep end, drag the semis, nope, the shallow end of the ditch.
Light is fading, and the fog has returned,
The big mess there in the fog.
making the next stage more challenging.
We've got really bad fog that keeps coming in waves, which is causing major visibility issues.
We'll take a wrap, we'll wrap the trailer.
Merv will try to bring up the first rig in one piece,
It's gonna be hard.
but the crew must stabilize the 14-foot-high trailer
Careful, it's slick.
by running a strap over the top.
Trying to get up and over that. Always a pain getting your straps real on them.
If you're gonna leave an entire unit together, you have to have measures in place to prevent it from rolling into the ditch.
You gotta get them right into the trailer. There you go. I'll go swing my boom a bit.
Getting the strap up and over
Stretching me out here.
is a struggle.
Beauty.
But once in position,
You ready?
Merv begins to winch it up the bank.
Come on.
Slicker than snot.
Up top, icy conditions put the rotator at risk.
My rotator is definitely sliding over towards the edge of the road.
We just gotta put some spades down. Try to show this truck who's boss. Should be good now.
With a firm foothold,
Okay, buddy, here we go.
Merv and the rotator try again.
Look at that.
The first semi is nearly out.
We'll just grab the nose of the truck, spin it around.
And the highway is kept open. Four hours in,
Beauty, boys.
half of the recovery is over.
Good news.
I believe Mr. James Luke is gonna hook up to it and tow it down to their yard.
James arrives in his 30-ton wrecker known as Black Sheep and hooks on.
I don't think they're going to be fixing this truck.
Good. She's out. Looks good.
One victory.
But there's still another wreck over the edge.
The second one, though, is gonna be way harder.
Earlier today, the second truck was forced off the road down the 30-foot bank. But before taking on the last unit, Merv needs a better look inside.
Watch your leg on that.
So he sends in his swamper, Jordan Cummyford.
Jordan is my second-hand man. He comes with me everywhere I go, every wreck, he jumps in.
What do you think, man?
3/4 full.
Jordan makes an interesting discovery.
The second semi is full of dog food. It's roughly 80,000 pounds.
The second wreck is heavier than the first
All right to the nose?
Yeah, slid to the nose and over.
and less predictable.
We're worried that the load has shifted to the nose of the trailer.
The operator who was first on scene,
You're gonna fight huge
Reliable's Mitch Carr,
because all that weight plowed that thing right into that bank.
Whole wall's blown right out.
is now concerned about the fragile trailer.
How we pull the truck and trailer out, it's going to put a lot of strain on the trailer that could cause it to buckle or break or cause us a mess.
So plan A is we're gonna drag the truck and the trailer sideways. Plan B is it rips right in half and we all go home.